How's it going? Wednesday, April 17th, 2024. Best baseball pitcher in the year 1885. Hall of Famer John Clarkson won 6 categories in 1885. He dominated as pitching. I have 9 pitching categories: wins, most wins, innings, strikeouts, shutouts, games started, complete games, earned run average, winning percentage, and saves. 9 of them. John Clarkson in the year 1885 won 6 of them. Wins, 53. Innings, 623. Strikeouts, 308. Woo! Shutouts, 10. Games started, 70, and games completed, 68. 6 categories. He didn't win the earned run average. That was Tim Keefe. Winning percentage went to Mickey Welsh. And the saves, Thomas Burns. John Clarkson, who is this guy? Look him up on Baseball Reference. He's a Hall of Famer. 12 years in the league, 328 victories in 12 years. Very good. Started in 1882. He's 20 years old, wins 1 game. Did not pitch in 1883, but in 1884, he won 10 games. So a slow start. But in 1885, he's 23 years old and wins 53 games. What? Can you imagine today, this year right now, 2024, someone pitching the whole season and winning 50 games? It's not going to happen. Why? Pitchers are pitching every 4 or 5 days, and they're not staying in the game. Back in the 1880s, these pitchers stayed in the game, and he made 70 starts. Today's pitchers are making what? 25 starts? 30 starts? Very different philosophy in today's new school era. But in the old school baseball era, 1885, John Clarkson started 70 games and won 53 of them and completed 68. And listen to this: 623 innings. Today's pitchers, 250 innings. Wow, really changed, hasn't it? Pitching. Well, what? I was curious. I am curious. What happened in the 1880s? Why is baseball such a different game as it is today? They get on the field. I guess the fields were not as elaborate as they are today. A lot of them didn't have fences. The ballparks, they were wooden ballparks. If you see the old photographs, you could see that it's very expansive. But in the game of baseball, the basics are the same, aren't they? You got a pitcher on the mound. You have 7 guys behind you in defense. You've got the catcher. So pitcher, catcher is 2, and then 7 behind you. It's 9 guys on the field, right? So that's the same. You've got a batter coming up to the plate, and he's got a bat in his hand. And a lot of these guys who were hitting at that time were good hitters. So how does John Clarkson, facing these good hitters, start 70 games and complete 68 of them and win 53 in that year, 1885? How did he do it? Must have the talent. Must have had a good pitch. Must have had a good defense behind him. Probably had a good offensive team that scored runs. Are you saying it was easier for John Clarkson in 1885 to win those 53 games? No, I think it was hard. You had guys at the plate with a bat in their hand wanting and hitting the ball. And you had good hitters. I mean, in the 1880s, there were some Hall of Famers. Was there not? I'm sure there were. John Clarkson, what a year, 1885, 623 innings. And listen to this, 308 strikeouts. Were the batters poor hitters, where he was able to strike them all out? I don't know. I'm sure there were good hitters. He lost 16 games. So that shows you that some of the clubs were able to beat him. 1885, we're giving it to John Clarkson. He's in the Baseball Hall of Fame. 328 wins in just 12 years. Now that's unheard of. Today's pitchers, if they are, let's say they're in their 12th year, how many victories do today's pitchers have in their 12th year of pitching? I'd say a lot of them just have maybe 100, 125, 150 wins. John Clarkson, after 12 years, 328 wins. Listen to this. Here's totals: 53, 36, 38, 33, 49, 26, 25, 17, 16. He accumulated a lot of victories in such a short period of time. I'm impressed by this guy, John Clarkson. Are you? 1885, we're going to give it to him as the best pitcher in the league playing baseball. That covers 1885. We're going to keep going. Next video, 1886. Thanks for watching. Respectfully, Ken Artizone, out.